Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now here's second and goal. Harvey is in for a touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Sheduer Sanders.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with GENTY. And he searches for a gain of about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Once again, it's GENTY. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Run right up the gut for GENTY. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
19 target.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sheduer. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got it at about the 8. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. GENTY, touchdown.
response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The offense staying put. They will go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
On play action, Sheduer. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by one. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st down, Broncos.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. On the give, this is Algier. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to move in front. It's now 10-8. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught downfield by Hunter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. That one caught Dante Wester. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Taken down and sacked.
D.J. Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Now it's Sanders. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Out of the backfield, it's ASHTON Genty. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Sanders now off the bootleg. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he will get into the end zone. ASHTON GENTY. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he's got it. Add 2 to the column, and the lead is now 6. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. They'll start on the ground with Algier. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
And he's into the end zone. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Raiders 16.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense and Sheduer Sanders getting set for their next possession. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He steps out
Third down, they need 5. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. 12-yard on that hookup. First down, Vegas. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. 70 triple.
Throwing again is Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Charger, not ready.
To throw again is Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders going to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins...
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. They're moving.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They go play action now with Sanders. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
19 Lions.
4th down. Here's Sanders. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
The Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Ready. Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Check.
Sanders will throw it. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. On the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense and Tyler Boyd heading back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We'll go again here with Algier. Room to run at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. Good for a Denver 1st down. Play action now. It's Nix. That complete to Algier. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for this with Algier. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense and Sheduer Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll run with GENTY. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. From the gun, it's Sheduer. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Raiders offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be forced out. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The run toss to Genty. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. ASHTON Genty. Touchdowns Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Raiders offense and Sheduer Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. That one caught by Lester. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
47-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
On third down, Sanders. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's to the 15. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he's in. LaJohntay Wester. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
Nix, how to throw it here on first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Second down, Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Denver.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Evan Ingram. A 28-yard gain. And a Broncos first down.
Mims sent in motion here. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Banjo. 70 Timberwolves.
Run right up the gut for GENTY. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Raider first down.
We'll keep it on the ground with GENTY. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Second down, they need 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
To throw is Sanders. That's into the hands of Westel. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll try to pick it up with GENTY, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Once again, it's GENTY. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Dragon 60.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And goal.
Here we go. Check. 60, 40, 70.
Again, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. Go.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders tack on one more to their lead.
Makes the score Raiders 45, Broncos 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. A first down throw for Nix. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard
They'll
line.
run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They don't need much. It is third and inches. Nix from the gun on third down. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. On second down, it's Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Denver.
And he will stop the clock with 5 seconds left. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Holes celebrate.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to see how they stack up against a fellow Super Bowl contender. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw now, here's Sanders. And he will find his man on the outside. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 3-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start on the ground with GENTY. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
Sanders sliding out of the pocket. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Sanders. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down. On the zone read, a give to GENTY. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Right back to GENTY on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On first down, it's GENTY. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll try again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year. A number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the Raiders have got him. Mason Graham, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
It's a gain of
7-7, our score after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Hurts.
2nd and 6.
And he's got his man on the out route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now an option play on second down. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
A loss of 2.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
10-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 10 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The drive will begin with a run by GENTY. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
Here we go. 60
Here's Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen to GENTY. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
GENTY. A gain of 15. First down to the Raiders.
Now Sanders. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with GENTY. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. From the 38 now. Here's second down and 7. Sanders to throw. Flushed out right. Short throw caught by Bowers. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. GENTY will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run forward Barkley. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
It's a loss of 4.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Kevontae Turpin from 6 yards away. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and a couple. Throwing Sanders. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set the Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Sheduer. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Sanders, a final shot before break. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs. And he's right there amongst the league's best. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. downs here just past the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, it's GENTY. The beautiful fake. They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That is caught by Hunter. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready, set.
A run, it's GENTY. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That ball caught by Harrison. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff to GENTY. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Sanders. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Mason Graham able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll get that complete to Harrison. And quickly, they get to the line.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Complete to Travis Hunter. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll run. Here comes GENTY. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the end around and look to throw it. That's complete. It's ASHTON GENTY. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with GENTY. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with GENTY. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. To throw is Sanders. Operating from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunter. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
1st down, Raiders.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Wide open receiver, complete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with GENTY. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Las Vegas touchdown. A great play there, laying himself out in the end zone. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
Check smash! Check smash! Rig! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hurt! Mustang 19!
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On again, GENTY. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
On the draw, here's GENTY. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The 17-yard line.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Touchdown, Raiders! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 7. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He finds his tight end, got it. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Back to throw. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, they come out. And take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Here now, third down. He's back to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now first and goal. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Eagles.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now London down by 1. A little over 50 seconds remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Now second down and a few inches.
Second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's second down and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hunter. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
On first down, it's GENTY. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to almost certainly win the football game. Carlson able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Pass complete. Goddard. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here comes second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3 ticks remain. This is it here.
First and 10 at the 40.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Raiders, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, DeMeco Ryans. These guys know a home playoff game is in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You look at this Raiders defense. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Max Crosby. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Sanders has it poked free. And the Texans scoop it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with ASHTON GENTY. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Throwing, Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
A run straight ahead with GENTY. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Sanders to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended target. 3rd down here. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of those.
And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
GENTY. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Sanders. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
For a Texans first down.
And Stroud now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. The numbers for Mixon last week, 18 carries, 83 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Tyree Wilson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Punt formation for the Texans.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Off past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Sanders. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now a toss left side, GENTY. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Right back to GENTY on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The Raiders at 12-2 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation. Which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stroud. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle, it's GENTY. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll go again with GENTY. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Shire on the tackle. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run. Here comes GENTY. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Track. Hunter, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders have taken the lead. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Stroud. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Stroud working out of the gun. Got his man down. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. That's good for a Houston Texans.
Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 36-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take Dell, 36 yards. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
On the ready.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19-18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
They'll run with Genty. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys.
Once again, it's GENTY.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake.
It's caught by Bryant. There'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16.
That's another Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Now it's GENTY. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Sanders to throw. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to punch it in with GENTY. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. ASHTON GENTY, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Raiders 22.
As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. A little juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Back now in Houston. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sanders. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st down, it's Genty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's to the 15. And they will score. Pick 6. For the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Here's Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders.